How's it going, you guys? Nathaniel are here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the coolest, most beautiful weapons I've ever seen, and it absolutely shreds. I will be doing a rundown of what my build is at the end of the video, so if you'd like to see that, you can skip on ahead. But first, I wanted to take you through and show you some of the insane damage and just amazing abilities against some of these bosses. So we're going to do that right now.
Nice.
Alright, now we will talk about how I have my character set up. And this is the equipment that I'm using for this build. I'm using the Wing of Axtel with the Nebula skill. It has two different attacks, which I'll show you right now. One is an AoE. The other is a throwing attack. The main problem I had with this one is that the range is not very good, so it is harder to use. So I found myself using this more often than not, because then it does more attacks and does a lot of damage. Next, I'll come down here to the Golden Order Seal and then the Rotten Crystal Staff. The main reason I had those two on is just because I liked how they look. I used them both so that I could use one, the Golden Vow, which increases attack and defense for self and allies. Then the Terra Magica raises the magic strength of those within the sigil. This is very situational. The problem I have with this one is that a lot of bosses move around quite a lot, so it's harder to use. But if you can get a boss, or you can bait a boss over to your sigil, you can use this. So definitely use this at your discretion, but it can be nice if you do have it. It does add a good bonus. I don't know what the percentage is, but it is pretty nice at adding a nice little extra chunk of power to your attacks. The clothes don't really matter, or the outfit doesn't really matter. I just like how these looked, and that's the main reason I wore them. So use whatever outfit you want. For our talismans, I'm using the Shard of Alexander. Greatly boosts the attack power of skills. So with that charge, Nebula, Explosion, Star, I don't even know what you call it or what it is. It makes it so I do increased damage. Then the Godfrey Icon enhances charge spells and skills. That makes it so these both go together really nicely. Then we have the Ritual Sword Talisman, raises attack power when HP is at maximum. This one you can switch it with other things. I used it because the main focus was just to not get hit or to have good damage right off the bat. It is harder to use because if you do get hit, you have to fill yourself up and then use it. But if you do hit the boss when you're at full HP, this thing slaps, so I definitely recommend getting that. Next, we have the Magic Scorpion Charm. This raises attack magic power but lowers damage negation. So it is fantastic when you have all of these combined, but you can use whatever you want. If you want to make sure that you're getting the most out of this build, I definitely recommend having these talismans on. Just from my testing on the different talismans you can use, these ones I found to be the best combination. The hardest thing is going to be just keeping your HP at full. But yeah. Then for our Wondrous Flask, we're going to be using these two right here. First one's going to be the Spiked Cracked Tear, enhances charged attacks for a time in Mixed Psych. And then the Magic Shrouding Cracked Tear, which temporarily boosts magic attacks in Mixed Psych. And that's another thing, it's just a lot of charged attacks and making sure that we get the most out of it right off the bat. I definitely recommend giving this a try. It's a fun build. Definitely a very unique one that I don't use or haven't used hardly at all, but I started using it on this playthrough and it's absolutely insane. So I definitely recommend you guys go give it a try. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, to subscribe to the channel, and also hit that bell notification so you're notified when I release my next video. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.